please make very welcome Mr. Joe Avati.
You're hearing is the sound of Canada laughing, and boy, are we having a great laugh today, because we have the very famous Joe Avati from all the way from Australia, and he's here doing a crisscross across Canada to talk about comedy and to make us laugh. Welcome, Joe. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Rita.
Oh, well, this is pretty exciting for you. It feels like Canada has become your second home.
Well, it is. I'm here every year now, and for personal reasons, but I'm coming to do the show, which I haven't been for about 6 years now.
Really?
Since the last time I was here to do a big tour.
Well, tell me, how do the audiences resonate, like from back home to what you're doing across North America? Because I know you travel quite extensively.
Well, it's the same in England, America, Canada, Australia. It doesn't matter where I go. I don't really have to change the act. People just, really, it resonates with them on many different levels. Mm-hmm. And now, the people who used to come when I first came back in 2001, are bringing their kids, Rita, which is really, really interesting. So the kids now, they're bringing their kids for a couple of reasons, because the kids have become fans themselves, but other parents are bringing their kids because they want to say, well, this is what we went through. You got to listen to this guy, because this is what our childhood was like.
My nonna didn't speak English, so she would speak to the dog in Italian, but at least we go to school, we'd learn English and Italian, but not the dog. No, the dog was always with nonna. The dog was more Italian than us.
What's interesting about how we talk about the equalization of our cultural heritage, but there's also the politics involved. And I remember sometimes you talk about the Australian politics as opposed to the Canadian politics. So, well, tell me a little bit about how do politics play in your act?
Well, I like to talk about politics in that I love the way that my grandparents used to interpret. Like when Trump was talking about the fact that he wanted to build a wall, to keep out the Mexicans. My grandfather goes, "Man, that's stupid, because the only people who are going to build the wall are the Mexicans."
That's true. I know.
So I try and use that sort of a spin on it.
Really?
So I don't go too heavy into it, but yeah.
It's always fun. And tell me, what do you think of our Prime Minister, the very handsome Justin Trudeau?
Well, I was just saying, I was in Ottawa recently, and I was talking to a friend of mine, Nick, who actually got me to meet the other Prime Ministers when I was here, Jean Chrétien and Paul Martin. And we were talking about Justin Trudeau, and he's actually very popular in Australia. He's a lot more popular. No one ever knew the other Prime Ministers in Australia, but the girls certainly talk about him a lot, Rita.
Really?
He's very handsome.
He's jogging shirtless in Toronto. Did they mention that? Do you go jogging shirtless in Toronto?
No. I used to. I've been spending a lot of time doing a lot more food and travel writing and that kind of thing.
This man's a food scientist. He's an ice cream scientist. Like, on top of making everyone laugh, he serves up a good
I make everyone fat.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Toronto Sun YouTube channel. I look forward to it.